Hi folks, time for another Timeguessr Daily. Let's go. Got to go pretty quickly today. Right, I guess this is on what's it called? That place in Los Angeles where everybody puts their palm handprints on their thing. Is it going to be Hollywood Boulevard? Should jump out at us, I think. Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard. Right. Can we see the bit? It's like the Walk of Fame, isn't it? Hollywood Walk of Fame. Somewhere there. I'm not going to know exactly which pair of handprints it is. I think this is probably the 50s, maybe into the 60s. Probably the 60s, just about. I don't know who that is. But yeah, based on these cameras, based on the way people are dressed, probably not a million miles away from 1962, to be honest. Maybe we'll leave it there. Let's try that. Ooh, 65. But yeah, it was. Oh, it was Debbie Reynolds. Okay, not a terrible start. A couple of years off. If anything, I'd have gone a bit earlier there, so I'm glad I didn't move the dial. Right. Where is this? Oh, Amsterdam Airport Shopping Centre. So is this going to be Schiphol? No, it's not. Definitely not. It wouldn't have mountains in the background. Where is this? That says, welcome to... and I can't read anymore. Welcome to... what the hell does that say? I don't think it says. It's almost like Nevada, but it's not. My word. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know where this is. This guy's got little stars on his thing. What is that? I think that's English and Arabic, maybe. With big mountains in the background. Where could that be? English and Arabic, big mountains. I don't think it's in Morocco. Where else do we have big mountains in Arabic-speaking countries? I guess maybe like here. I'm hoping to be able to see a place name that kind of suddenly makes that legible. I'm not seeing anything immediately. So we need an airport, an international airport that would fly from Amsterdam. Maybe we can figure out who this person is. Oh, there's some flags in the background that are quite hard to decipher. That definitely says welcome to. Don't know what that says. I think we're definitely dealing with Arabic and English. I think we're probably in like the 70s. That's like a typewriter, isn't it? So yeah, I think we're probably... It's quite a sort of modern, late stage typewriter. It's late 70s. About 1978, something like that. I have no idea where this is. I'm struggling a bit here. Oh, that says Kabul. All right, flip it heck. Okay, finally. So we weren't wrong. Kabul is in Afghanistan, right? Yeah. So it's going to be Kabul International Airport. I expect that's that building. So we'll be out over here somewhere. Somewhere over there. Don't know, near enough. 1978, maybe a bit earlier. Let's go 77. Ooh, 1980. Okay, good on the location though. Just a few years off. An Afghan security guard trying to stop a photographer from taking a photo on the runway of Kabul International Airport shortly after the 1979 communist coup d'etat. Okay, not terrible. This looks like... No, it doesn't. I was going to say London, but it's definitely not. Cafe, restaurant, something. Can we see what that says? Where is this going to be? I can't say that I immediately recognize the city. Oh, Villa something Strasse. So it's somewhere German speaking. I always get my German architecture sort of wrong. I always pick the wrong end of the country with Germany. So maybe I'll go against my instincts on this one. Like, does that say Cafe Restaurant Mozart with a picture of Mozart? Is it possible we're in Salzburg? If we can find that central area with a... What was the name of this street? L Philharmonic Strasse or something? Maybe if we can see that street, then we can gain some confidence that we're in the right place. I mean, it all seems to be pretty musical themed, so stands to reason that we'd be in somewhere like Salzburg. This does seem to have a lot of musical themed street names. So if we can't actually find Philharmonic Strasse or whatever, then I might just go for it anyway somewhere in this part of Salzburg. I'm also not sure what that L stands for. I've not seen any other streets that are structured in such a way that you'd think there would be like an L at the beginning. But I'll continue hunting. God. I'm not seeing it. I feel like I've scoured every street name in Salzburg. I mean, I'm in too deep now. I kind of have to go with Salzburg now that I've spent so long searching it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I think, at this point. Just seems like I'm pretty sure that says Mozart, doesn't it? I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it says something completely different. I'm basing this all on a word I can hardly read. But also, it's German speaking. I don't think that says, like, D or whatever it would say. I think it's looking a little bit more like maybe there's an A involved there somewhere. I think let's pop this down somewhere in the centre of Salzburg, and let's hope that I've not just completely, overthought this or underthought it or whatever the definition would be. Whatever, it's wrong, but let's put it there. Plonk on that roundabout thing. Not sure, might be in completely the wrong city here, probably. But what year would this go in? I think those cars back there are looking pretty 1970s, aren't they? I'd say, yeah, they've got to be 70s cars, haven't they? Should we go sort of late 70s? I think I already did a sort of late 70s one today, but let's try 77 again. Ooh, 78. And it was Vienna. Still over 9,000, but yeah, disappointing a little bit. I guess that's understandably another place where they might be excited about Mozart. Right then. I do recognise this. This is written in French. Glacis Express. Circulaire Belle de Mar, something maybe? Where is this? Town of, and then an impossible to decipher word. Is that S-E-N-S? Oh, look, Marseille. Marseillaise. Okay, so we're a long time ago in Marseille, next to some enormous kind of Roman-looking thing. We want something that kind of curves around. I don't know what's going on with the map up here, which is quite annoying, but like, is it this? It's probably that, isn't it? It was just off into the area where there's no map. Can we get it back? No. We'll have to just do guesswork here. So we're coming up. This is the pathway of that tram doing that. And I guess it used to go both ways. I guess they've introduced a new park thing here. I reckon we're about there. That's got to be close enough, hasn't it? Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. In terms of a year for this, we're going back a pretty long way. What era does she look like? 20s? Got some pretty old cars. 20s, 30s? Maybe let's say 1930. Maybe. It's this style of car that I always get wrong, but about 1930 feels about right to me. Let's try that. Oh, it was a bit later. Damn. A street scene in front of Le Palais Longchamp in Marseille, a monument built to celebrate the construction of the Canal de Marseille during a long-standing water crisis. Now it's 5 years off, which is quite punishing. Okay, damn. Right, this is 90s Diana. This is Diana in probably about 1991, 92, that kind of era. Naeem Akbar. This was somewhere in the Middle East. Oh, are they standing in front of a big map? A big 3-dimensional map. This guy's got quite a fun hat on, doesn't he? I don't know what that signifies. I'd say this is May. I mean, these. Am I just being reductive because he looks a bit like Saddam Hussein? But is this kind of Iraq? We've got a load of mountains. That guy's holding a bamboo cane. I mean, we're certainly in this broad part of the world, aren't we? Like somewhere in this enormous swathe of desert, basically. I don't see any reference to the country. Akbar. I mean, I guess maybe it's Egypt. Could be a kind of Nile thing. Although, again, the Nile is like very, very green all the way along. If I know anything about Lady Diana, this is going to have been a landmine thing. So where would there be landmines? Normally they're put like along a border or like between two kind of warring factions. So maybe it's a kind of Gulf War, Iran-Iraq thing. I don't know. I think, I don't know. Maybe we'll just pop it in here somewhere. I'm not confident about this at all. But early 90s, not long before her death, somewhere in the Gulf, sure. Does that feel right? It doesn't feel a million miles wrong. I think it'll be okay. Let's try. Oh, okay. It was the other side of Afghanistan. It's pretty far off. Visiting a Khyber Rifles regiment, a paramilitary group tasked with protecting the Pakistan border with Afghanistan. Okay, well, I was pretty far away there. I don't think I would have ever placed it that far over. But, okay, well, we had two pretty close ones today, one in Kabul airport and one like just down the way from Kabul. How did that do? Let's look at the final score. 43,959. Okay. Felt like I started strong and then, tapered off pretty rapidly. I think almost every go was worse than the last, except for the first two that were very similar. Not too bad on the years. Mostly fine on the locations, apart from, that one in the wrong city and this one in the wrong country. Let's see how we've done on the scoreboard, or the leaderboard, rather. Okay. Yeah, tough-ish day all round. Nobody over 45,000 yet. The Fridge 44,642 currently in the lead. Well done. Doodah right behind. I'm happy with bronze as it stands. I'm sure there'll be more to come. Herky 420, 41,802. Relander, 41,089. Gosh, very close there. Figbug 37. Panda 32. Hacksaw, a relative newcomer to the leaderboard, 30,667. And Timeguessr in doing the usual bug checks. Hey, funny one today. Bit of a spread, very wide spread. I wonder if anybody can come in and crack 45k. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy these. And I'll see you next time.